Hello everyone, today we'll be playing some Terraria. It's been a while since I've recorded a video, and this time I'm going to be doing a voiceover so we can actually have some interesting dialogue. Anyways, today we'll be playing the Stars Above mod with the mods you see on screen. Mainly, not too many quality of life, the jump scare mod of course. And Stars Above, of course, will be my first time playing it. And let's make a character. Do apologize if there's many unnecessary cuts. First time using this software, or any software for that matter besides Clipchamp. But yeah, I was gonna do Pepsi Man. I felt like, copyright, I don't know. And then, just thinking, I decided to go with, I'll wait for it. Past Me. I love how YouTubers say that. Past Me to choose a name. I decided on Kev for some reason. And time for a bunch of random characters till I get a one that I is the character we made. And we're gonna be doing normal mode, pretty simple. But unfavorite, I have a lot of characters on this account. You can see how many hours, not too many, a good number of hours though. Got a lot of worlds too. I like naming them kind of basically just Stars Above T1 because I might play this again with some friends. Wobbly. Expert, don't want to do too difficult. I think I decided on Crimson. Just because easier navigation of the underground. Though I don't really like the big open expanses under there. But yeah, I think Crimson is eventually what I choose. I am very indecisive because I'm like saying, oh, future me will be doing a lot of talking. No, a lot of cutting actually. Seed, very unique seed right here. Leave blank for random. Pretty good seed. Spoilers, I think. Pretty interesting seed. Okay, let's make that world. It's time to begin. Pretty basic spawn, bunch of trees. I don't really know how I'm gonna rest this because I do a lot, but at the same time, I don't do a lot. It is a long recording, played for 3.5 hours yesterday because I recorded this the day before. Though I might post this not today because I don't have much time today. I'm gonna play some Subnautica later with my friends. Doing a bunch of config stuff, making sure stuff works. Here, let me cut forward to when we're actually doing some gameplay. Okay, time to get started. We got this spatial disc. Contact our starfarer, whatever that may be. It's mysterious. I'm probably not gonna read everything. There is a lot of text in this, forewarning. A lot of reading. I might just take breaks to read. I also might take breaks to look at my phone. But a lot of reading, a lot of big descriptions. I don't know why, but hey, I like it. It's pretty interesting. There's some decisions to make, not too many, but I won't spoil too much. But let's begin. And for this, we have to continue. Gaze deeper. I don't know what Relent would do. Maybe I'll just like ask you again. And to get introduced to our two main options. Choose a software to aid you on your journey. We got Eridani, the Umbral software, flourishes to deep complexity. And then Asphodine, Astral software for flashy and powerful attacks. Bold, energetic, or reserved tactician. Let's see what I choose. Seems like we choose Asphodine. Nope, we choose Eridani. Ooh, sound effect. I like that ripple effect. It's very neat. Spatial disc begins to resonate. Looks like someone wants to talk. Talk I shall. I also got 20 more max mana. Because this is the magic build. Shortcut there, just some dialogue and exploring the menu. But this is one of the main things we currently have unlocked. The Stellar Array. This is one of the more fun things about this mod, I think. Take a bit to develop. There's some stuff we haven't unlocked yet. We'll unlock it either this episode, next episode. You'll see the archive if you want to go back look at some past text. May or may not do that. I believe there's hints in what she says. I believe. Anyways, let's look at the Stellar Array. Oh yeah, we can also give it vanities on top of the normal character. Just quite nice in my opinion. But Pass me, please. Click on the thing. Go to. Why didn't he go
You
to
need
the
my
thing?
help,
Okay,
right?
there we go.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, so we got a bunch of things. So we gotta beat some bosses, or do some other stuff, beat more bosses. A lot of boss beating, but it is Terraria, so what do you expect? There's aspects which I don't fully understand. I believe it's as long as you use a specific type of class damage, like summon or ranger, then it does more damage, but if you switch, it does less damage than compared to the base. I mainly am not going to use this until I understand it later on, but for the time being, I'm going to turn this off after I finish reading this. Past me takes a while to read. Current me's also taking a while to read. I don't think that's going to change. But yep, you can choose a selection. Pretty cool. I want to see what everything does, all of its currently locked. But now, let's get into some actual gameplay. Chopping down trees, chopping down trees. It's always fun to chop down. One thing I learned recently is that as long as you hit a tree once, well not too recently, as long as you hit a tree once, there's a chance you might get some drops. Like food, money, food, fruit, acorns, wood, sticks. Wait, sticks aren't in this game. But yeah, usually I start all my worlds. I think everyone starts his world. Actually, no, I know some people who chop like 2 trees and then go to the cave on the left or right because the base seeds, if you don't change it, always have a cave to the left or right. I believe, most usually. However, I didn't do that, which you'll see later. There was no cave to the left or right. Sometimes you get unlucky, sometimes you get lucky. It's luck of the draw, believe in the heart of the cards, whatever you want. And yeah, let me chop some trees for a while. Let me cut to the next big thing we do. It's currently nighttime, and we're still chopping trees. Can you believe it? Yeah, I can. I'm chopping trees. But yep, gonna start up our base up there. One of the YouTubers I watch, Necro with a 0, Necr0. Pretty good Terraria YouTuber. He always does this thing where he has rope to the base, and then he has wooden platform as the floor, and the second floor, wooden walls on the left and right, and then houses above that in the platform. I usually do like a rope up. I'm gonna replace those platforms, ladder, when I actually get rope, because I don't have rope, sadly. And then I have my houses either to the left or right side, and I just stack them high. I do have Land's House Builder, which you might have seen earlier. Lets me just build houses easier, just need one gel. Amazing mod, I love that mod. But yeah, houses and then crafting stuff on the left side. Currently haven't done much exploring. We have a desert to our left and a crimson to our right. Very unlucky that we had the crimson so close. It's very close. You'll see it later. But yeah, just surviving the night. Got some cactus armor, cactus sword. Basic starting gear if you don't want to go caving or white off so bad. Got some torches. Not enough. I didn't really kill any slimes because the daytime is just me looking at the dialogue. Mostly. That was like half the day, which is kind of big waste. Anyways, one thing I love doing, I don't see enough people doing for some reason, which I guess makes sense, not everyone cares. I love terraforming the ground to make it all flat. Usually, mostly all flat. I don't really like when it's not flat, because it just looks like when I'm running back and forward, you have to run up and down, up and down, up and down. Then when it's a minecart, that's a different case. Up and down is better. Yeah, a lot of digging here. Now flatten it out. Just, yeah. Yeah. It takes a little bit. I don't know why I haven't made a hammer yet, but made that a little easier. But I don't do too much. I'm not too big into designing massive houses or big bases. I'm not too creative. But squares are the goat, as the wise man once said. Wait, hexagons? Hexagons are the bestagons. I don't know why there's no hexagons in this game. They should add some hexagons. Actually, you could probably make a hexagon with some like diagonal pieces. That'd be good. You should do that. Oh yeah, but when I was recording this, just the previous clip actually, right after that I was thinking, this is like, I'm recording it like, I say like so a lot. Kill me. Sorry. No, but so I'm not getting my thoughts clearly. I guess I haven't really done a voiceover. I'm just talking as I play game. But Forge Labs, Minecraft YouTuber, he does a lot of events and makes servers. That's why he starts his video kind of, he has a good grasp of what he's talking about, but he talks about it in such an unsure way, when he's actually not very unsure. He's actually quite smart about it. But I do love his mannerism when he talks. Shout out to him, he's a great YouTuber. Very good. I haven't watched him recently. He does really long form content, like surviving 100 days in a post-apocalyptic Minecraft world. 4 hours long. Or stranded on a desert island. Jungle island with 10 hermods or something. 3 hours long. I'm like, okay, confession. I watch everything on double speed. Yes, 2x speed. Really fast paced. I can understand it pretty fine. I'm probably gonna watch this back in double speed. Yeah. But yeah, I like watching in double speed. It's more efficient. I'm trying to be efficient with my time, even if I do spend a good bit doom scrolling. I admit it, I doom scroll. It's crazy. I know. But yeah, just not the best habit. I'm trying to get better at it. I think everyone should. But eventually. I really shouldn't do that, because I say eventually, but it eventually doesn't happen. Anyways. Terraria, where were we? It's almost daytime. Stars are going away, got some stars. Over time we eventually get more mana crystals, eventually get max mana. Good. I'm gonna try to get a mage build, maybe get a Ruby 1 later on, jungle armor when I can. That'll be later. I don't go to the jungle for a while in this episode. Mind you, I have already recorded. Well, actually no. So how this is I have a 3-hour long, or 3.5 hour long recording from day 1, yesterday. And I'm gonna try to split it into 3 30 minute videos. So far we're at 12 minutes. And 3 videos sound good. Got a good bit, because a good bit will be mining, exploring, doing stuff. Boss fights will be going into there. And yeah, but I actually have recorded today another 4 hours, which will be another bunch of episodes. This is gonna be a very long series, because a normal game lasts like 40 hours. I'm doing modded, which has a good bit of stuff, not as much as Calamity. Woo! But a good bit of stuff, maybe like 50 hours total. Maybe more, maybe less. But it's gonna be like at least a 20 episode long series. So buckle in. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully. Well, it is fun. But yeah. Pretty exciting. I'm excited for this. I'm pretty stoked. I saw this mod, one guy using it, and I saw this really like the 2 characters you can choose at the beginning. That's really all I saw. I didn't see many of the bosses going into this, or like what the weapons look like. But I'm pretty stoked for this. I love me a good Minecraft. Sorry, Terraria. Well, I do like a good Minecraft mod too, but a good Terraria mod. That's peak. I'm a big Terraria guy. Well, you see my hours 200 something. But oh yeah, I got some rope. Where did I get that rope from? No, I don't know. I got that rope from somewhere. Why am I breaking? Oh, I don't know actually. Why am I breaking the? Oh, it's because it's on the crafting table. And wait, why? You know, I question the things I do heavily. I do a lot of dumb things in this, but for some reason I don't understand it. But I believe I just want to get to the point where I start building up my houses. Oh, I think what? I have no clue why I just did just that. I love how you can place the rope behind things that actually connects, even though there is a gap. It's pretty cool. I like that feature. I also made a cactus lantern for light. I don't know I don't know. Oh, the pet mod. That's why there's pet food. It enhances the pets and light pets to actually give you different attributes. Later on, I get the shark pup pet. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You'll see what that does later. If I decide to show it, I'll tell you what it does later though. Yeah, I guess I won't be building that house. But yeah, you can see the little overhead display. I don't know if that's an overhead display. The little display thing of what it should look like. And later on I'll show you what the house is, or how my base develops. Back at base, did some exploring on the left side and the right side. Jungle to our left, we have a crimson to our right. Just building up the houses. Pretty good, pretty nice and easy to organize. And easy to reach, don't have to do a lot of exploring through a bunch of square houses, you know? These are just rectangles. I like it. Architect, the guy in the third house there from the left, he sells some building blocks. Somewhat useful. Somewhat useful. Somewhat. And we got demolitionist, merchant, guide, and automaton. Automaton is from the magic storage mod. He just tells you, he gives you tips on like, oh, this is how you get the crafting thing, the storage, how to make more storage, and like some other details. He doesn't sell anything, but he's somewhat useful if it's your first time playing the mod. Whenever you're doing a big modded world, I'd recommend getting magic storage, because there's a lot of items, and it takes a while if you want to sort them manually in chest. I tried to get a bigger inventory mod to do the same thing. Was not really worth it. I didn't see very... Yeah, it didn't really work too well. So magic storage, definitely the way to go. There's also these portable controllers in magic storage that lets you access it from anywhere. I've never used it actually. I don't know how they work. Well, no, I just never used them. There's also a shimmer crafting table, which pretty much lets you shimmer things from base, which is quite nice, very useful. Especially in this mod, I do know there's multiple things that we need to shimmer, or we could shimmer, which you'll see later on. But yeah, it's a very useful mod. Definitely, it's not too big quality of life, but it's pretty good quality of life. Now we're going to do some mining and start our elevator out. I'm going to do a short time lapse. I don't know how long it'll be, but a time lapse. I've never done a time lapse, so hopefully it goes good. So, here's the time lapse. It's actually quite long. I didn't think it would be this long, but it is an hour cut down into like 12 minutes at 1200% speed, 12 times faster. We do a couple things in here. We do some mining, we die a couple times, we look at the crafting menus, but I'm gonna put a timestamp up on the screen if you do want to skip this to when we go back to doing non-time lapse. Because I think this might be a little hard on the eyes to some people and ears, but yeah, here's the timestamp. And we're back to our regular programming. Jungle. Yes. Also, in the bottom left, you might notice something. I didn't notice this when I was playing, because, well, you know, I just died in the jungle. But, yeah. It was pretty much a jump scare. Spoilers, honestly. I should not spoil as much, it's not as fun. Just peacefully crafting, got a lot of resources down there. Got me some titanium armor on the left, got a mining helmet early on. Love the mining helmet. Same with the Mogoluminescence if you, I don't know. I added it in the Deerclops update from Don't Starve. No, Starve Together. Or Don't Starve Together. Whatever the game's called. But one of my favorites, it emits light and it increases movement speed and acceleration. Which is quite useful. Very good like support accessory using like overtime. Well, not overtime. Early beginnings of the game before all your weapons emit so much light and your pickaxe is so fast that it does not matter. Though honestly, I kinda use it permanently. Yeah, okay, there's like I was surprised. As you can see, I don't have an arena. All it is my base and the platform. Might be good tier. And I only have an enchanted boomerang and a finch staff. The finch staff is so bad. Never get the finch staff. It's so bad. Unless you're doing a mod that lets you have unlimited summons, but it's still really bad. It's worse than one Terra Prisma if you get 100 of them. And you're never getting 100 of them, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I Cthulhu fight. I am unprepared. I'm using the grapple hook as much as I can. Taking a lot of damage. I only have 200 health. Do not find too many life crystals down there. Hopefully I can fix that for next time. But actually, I've never really used grapple hooks in fight before. Like, ever. I've used them only for exploration purposes. Actually, that reminds me. I actually started Terraria on my mobile account. On my phone. And, man, it was so much more difficult on phone. And I think the first time I beat it was in journey mode. And then, yeah, no, there I go. So I beat it in journey mode. And I played it like overnight for 4 hours today. Oh, for some reason I Cthulhu didn't despawn. Don't know why. I did add a mod that reduces respawn time. Usually, well, for the other bosses I fight later on, they don't stay long enough. I think it must have been just one of its attacks and let them stay in place for a bit, and then I respawn by that. I only do that because I like respawning faster. I don't want to wait 15 minutes. Sorry, 15 seconds to respawn. That's absurd to me. 5 seconds is plenty. But yeah, back to my story. So I started playing on my phone, and back then, I didn't like potions. Like, nowadays, I use potions. I literally added the Alchemist mod for more potions. But back then, I played 0 potions. Well, I guess I was in journey mode. I didn't really need potions. But like, even outside of journey mode, like Iron Skin, Swiftness, Regen, Health potions, Healing potions. I didn't use healing potions. Now I die again. I did not use healing potions. I'm baffled how I even beat Terraria like that. I beat Moonlord as a melee. Though I guess melee, if you get enough defense, you don't really need it. And I was playing in casual, so it was kind of easy. Especially, I love the Eater of Worlds. Sadly, this is not corruption. But I just sat still and yo-yoed him, and he like died as soon as he touched me. Because I was just standing still using my yo-yo. I was a big yo-yo guy back then. God, I hate platforms. I like how they updated it with platforms in the recent updates 1.4.5. I still have not been able to use the roller skates on my cards because I have not played too far into a vanilla world in some time. But yeah, I do like the pets they added from Pal World, like Dig Toys, the only one I've actually. Oh, and Chillet. I got a Chillet, that was pretty cool. Not a good movement. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. It's kinda iffy. 12 times speed. I don't know, it was being weird in the editor. I got it to work in the end. Took some finagling. I think that's the word. It's made up word. Anyways, I'm gonna cut to the next important scene. And we're back! As you might have seen very briefly, slime had started falling from the sky, which means King Slime fight soon. First boss that I can actually fight, first boss of the game. The guy up top you see there that's throwing bones? Why is he throwing bones? Maybe it's not bones. That's the pet tamer. He's pretty much from the pet mod, which adds a bunch of different stats for the pets that get randomized on craft. But some same ones. The one I got, the shark bait with the pet, it gives me, I searched this up by the way, 25% more of underwater breathing duration, 1.1 times damage to fished up enemies, and receive less damage from all attacks of fished up enemies that spawn when catching your rod, including Duke Fishron. So if you want an easy time against Duke Fishron, get another pet, because this guy might be good, but it's definitely better out there. But if you can't find any, use this guy, because that's pretty decent. And it also gives you 10 shield for 15 seconds upon fishing anything. So if you try to fish something and then fight something, pretty useful, because it makes you stronger, makes them weaker, and you have some shield. So it is a kind of basic pet, and well, you can craft it. It's really, it costs 10 pet food, very cheap. Some of the other ones 700. I'm like, what, 700? Why 700? Anyways, that's that pet. There's a couple of others we can get. Luckily, we do have two light, there's a normal pet slot and a light pet slot. Those are ones that give off light, like the Shadow Heart or the Crimson Orb, which you would get from breaking one of the orbs in either the Crimson or Corruption biome. I did not get it, sadly, but actually no, I do believe I get it later. Don't have it now, so when I do get it later, I'll show you it. And here's the big thing. You know how we got max mana at the start? I'm finally using a mana weapon. We got Trident as my main weapon for some reach and underwater movement, and then the Ruby Hook. Sorry, no, not the Ruby Hook, we have the Emerald Hook. The Ruby Wand, which pretty good damage for the sweat. I like it a lot. Good range, doesn't cost up too much mana, I got a good modifier on it. And I do have a good bit of mana. But now, we're gonna kill some slimes for the slime rate to spawn. I always get pretty baffled how many kills it takes, because it's 150, but you'd think it'd come much faster than 150. We get full tungsten armor, a lot of defense, 19 defense, pretty good. Still got the Finch staff. Could be better. We also got Aikasulu summon for it once you want to fight it. As you can see, we actually have an arena, which you kind of need if you want to fight a boss. I also did not make arenas back then. I just went in the place and tried to fight them. Did not go well. Actually no, did go well. It's on easy mode and unmodded. Oh yeah, you might have seen our star favorite here, Evadani, occasionally giving hints, just talking out of blue, like, ooh, critical hit, or was that really necessary, or a decisive kill. You can also click on the disc on my 9th slot up top. It lets you talk with them. They usually have the same voice lines, but when you defeat a boss, well, I won't tell you. That's spoilers. Yeah, killing some enemies, you see the Ruby Staff in action. It's a pretty good weapon, I must say. With this Trident. Got some more accessories. Just some generic ones. I got Hermes boots on my, I don't know if I already told you. Hermes boots on my first chest. I'm like, whoa, Hermes boots on my first chest. That's great. We love that. Who doesn't love that? The waiting slime. Always takes a while. I didn't get a banner, surprisingly. I don't think I got a banner from this entire event. I also like, in the new update, they added a storage for banners. Like, instead of having them clog up your inventory when you're killing a bunch of mobs during the eclipse or something. On 100 times spawns. But no, having the banner inventory, very useful. I feel like people don't utilize banners enough. I just place them because, like, I don't want to throw them out. They might do something. But like, if I'm fighting creepers, or like divine guys or hornets in the jungle, I don't want to go to the jungle and place the banner there. Like, if someone could add a mod, it might actually already exist, where you have a banner inventory, and it could take any banner, but an infinite amount of any banner. So pretty much the more you kill a mob, it just gives you the banner buff automatically, so you don't have to place it down. Yeah, see, expertly done. But that would be a very good mod, I feel like, because banners don't get enough use because you're not fighting every single type of mob at base. God. Oh. Okay. Normally, I would be more scared by that. As you can see, no reaction in video, even in my reaction just now. I kind of desensitized myself to it a little bit. I've used it a bit too much, but that might have scared some of y'all because I was talking naturally, and I don't know if the audio would pick that up, but jump scare. Oh, I love that mod. It's so good. I have it set to like one every second. 1 in 9,999 chance. Pretty funny. No, one really funny thing you can do is just set it to a 1 in 1 chance, and literally every second, like jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. I did get a banner. You know, maybe I never realized. I just put it in the storage. Got some potions, like an iron skin there. You can see a regen potion. Fling staff. Yes, I went to snow biome. I got a fling staff. So much better than the useless finch staff. Oh my god, it's so bad. But no, this guy's pretty good. And there's King Slime. First actual boss fight. That's quite a large slime. Seems to be especially mobile. Yep. Really cool thing you can do with King Slime when he teleports. Sadly, this time it did not work. Usually, if you were on the ground, which I were in some of my bases, he would get stuck in between the houses and the platform, or the ground in that scenario. And he can't move because, well, he can't jump anywhere. So you just go up melee him a bit, or you just shoot him from range. Normally, I do believe in base on Terraria, he teleports in the direction you're looking, so as to catch you off guard. So if you're quick enough with your thinking, you can look in one direction. As soon as he teleports, look the other direction and run back. And then he won't be able to catch up to you in a short amount of time, or you won't run into him. I do get hit a couple times, no more life crystals, which I'm like, how did I find 0 more? I went to the jungle. Ow, ow, ow. Super low here. Use a healing potion. Luckily, it's King Slime. Easy boss. Plenty of slimes to actually get heals with. No, summons are also pretty nice. I've not played summoner religiously before. I've only done melee or mage. On my phone, I don't think I've ever done mage or anything besides melee, because like it's kind of hard to aim, and I'd rather just like have the auto swing feature. Though I guess on the phone you do have auto aim, or if you have a ranged weapon or a mage weapon. So I guess I could have used it, but I've never really used it before, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I've done a rogue run in Calamity. Rogue is so fun, I love that class. And then I've done a mage, or a Calamity melee. I believe, okay, my friend did a mage in Calamity. His weapons were so cool, but I like the melee one better. I want to do ranged, like really badly. Initially, I was gonna do this one to be ranged. However, I got more max mana from Abaddani, so I was thinking, okay, I should focus on magic. Later on, you'll see, I don't really focus on one class, because like, there's a bunch of cool weapons. I want to use all of them. King Slime's almost dead here, 150 blue slime, 100 health left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, I'm getting cooked up. Dodge, weave. Hey. She says the exact same thing every time I kill a boss. Okay, how am I getting cooked up by this blue slime? But 1 health. Okay, so we got some good loot, and we also got some stuff. Here, let's put some stuff away first. I like this stuff. But yeah, let's put some stuff away. See what we get. On my ore chest over here. Got a lot of good ores. Didn't need my potions for this one. Quite nice, quite nice. I just dumped everything in like a chest. Cause like, I don't really care about the organization until we get magic storage, because it just throws organization out the gate. Shadow Diamond, that is from Magic Storage. It pretty much acts like a diamond, because diamonds are kind of rare, unless you get super lucky. I found 1 or 2 in my mining sesh. Okay, let's see what we get. Solidifier, of course. Slime gun, useless as ever. Ninja armor, I don't use this. Slime saddle, a mount. We love this guy. Just good hops, good falling. Kinda slow, but it's aight. Royal gel, I never use that unless I'm playing unlimited accessories. I kinda use that sometimes. It's like, why do I want to limit myself? There's so many I can choose from, especially in modded. Slime hook would have been nice. I do like the hooks that have multiple attachments. May seem weak, but the king slime is truly quite a threat. Let's hope it stays there. If it does return,
in that case,
easy.
I shall leave it to you.
Didn't get nice? Looks like you're getting stronger and quickly. This is Astrolabe. Ooh, the Astrolabe is very cool. You'll see it more later on. When you're ready, feel free to visit. I'll be waiting your 5 and Astrodine as well. Got an essence for you. Essences, yes. This is one of the main things in this mod that they add. Essence. This is how to get the new weapons. Okay, then she does her basic dialogue again. The voice lines are pretty nice. Essence of Style. After I defeat King Slime, I get from software, utilize an creation of Rad Gun. And these are how you mainly get the weapons of this mod. Rad Gun, yeah, not that one, Paradise Lost. 16 Mystic Damage. Mystic Damage is just the type of damage. It is still a magic weapon. This one seems to be a ranged sort of weapon because it is a gun, but it costs mana. And spoilers, I don't get this for a while, because as you see, I do need a revolver, and you can only get that from the Traveling Merchant. And if you ever played Terraria, you know it's kind of annoying waiting for a Traveling Merchant. Maybe I'll do like, the next time I record, well, not the next episode, but the next time I record, I'll probably just sleep a bunch until I get a Traveling Merchant that has that, because I kind of wanted to get that weapon. Though by the time I do that, I'll have beaten a couple more bosses, so don't know if it'll still be in use, but hey, might as well check it out. Okay, but pretty good haul. Defeated King Slime. The next step, Eye Cthulhu. Boo. Did I scare you? I don't think so. Anyways, it's time. It's nighttime. Some main things you did. Explored Sky Islands. Got a lucky horseshoe. Love that. Got some more mana. 120. That was pretty fast. Got some ice cream. Medium improvement. Iron skin. Swiftness. Regen. And let's start this up. We have 28 defense. Same weapons as before. And Cthulhu time. Okay. This was second boss of the game. Is second boss of the game. Was technically. Well, still is the second boss that I fought. Technically it was the first boss. Anyways, pretty good damage. I wish I had a DPS meter. If anything, if I can find one later, I'm cheating myself finding one. Because like, I just want to see how much damage I'm doing, you know? No, I better not cheat. Because if I cheat one time, I'm going to want to cheat more. But I am recording, so I don't want to cheat much to begin with. People say quality of life is cheating. I don't care. But already second horn. Really good. Really good. Dodging, running. Get some good speed, more movement. Much better than last time. I got demolished last time. Still not full health. And we don't take much damage in this to begin with. A little bit more difficult. All the bosses, except the newly added ones, are vanilla, as usual. Are loud sounds. Love using magic mirror in fights. Lets you just get back. I wish mine was a little bit higher up so I didn't have to do on that jump. Though one downside of how low my platforms are, it's easier to jump between. But if I use a grapple hook, I might just get stuck. Because it's a short distance from me to where I grapple to. But in this fight, not too big of a bird. And Eye Cthulhu is almost dead. Only 600 health now, 500 health. He's getting harder and harder to hit as he dashes more and more. Almost at 400 now. 450. Teleport back, teleport back. 400, 350, 300. 280, 260, 220. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna stop. 170. I switched to melee. And there we go. Nice. Yep, same dialogue as I was told. And we beat. Oh, as you see, Mastery Shard. Those are for pets. Only 5 bosses in the game drop it 100% of the time and only once. So, pretty much, you use it to make a really good pet later on. I believe the Golem pet and stuff. Alchemist Charm. This is from the Alchemist mod I added. Pretty much, as you saw, it makes buffs last longer, 10% longer, and discounts the Alchemist and the Brewer, which we don't see in this world since I haven't spawned in yet. But they're pretty useful. You can upgrade it later on to get better discounts and better durations, and also a chance to not use the potion, which is pretty good, especially with how expensive some of the later potions are, which I'll show you when I get there. And right now, oh, magic storage. I might not have explained this to you. So the main thing you need is the heart, which is that blue one there, or green one I guess. This is pretty much where you would access all your storage. And it just has all the items in there. Then the 3 there on the left, those are actually the storage compartments that actually store the stuff. You can't click on them, but they're just like, the more you have, the more storage you have. The blue one I just placed down the crafting interface. This lets you craft anything, and it shows all recipes, both ones you can craft and ones you can't craft, and you can sort them. Then the best thing is you can put all the crafting stations you have inside of them. Which is quite nice. I grab a workbench, even though I had one. And put a workbench in there. We got the sawmill, loom, solidifier, furnace, and we have a bunch of stuff in there. Magic storage is phenomenal. Ice machine we got there from a snow biome earlier. But yeah, pretty good fight, I'd say. And we got some more loot, so let's open up that magic disc.
Pardon me.
Well, at least on the Ivy Lulu wasn't too terrible, was it? No, it wasn't. It seems to have shed its skin to discreet tighten a way of teeth. You know what? It's fine. I neglected to bring this up before. Ah, yes. Looks so familiar. How vexing. This ain't coming. Obstacles meaning in the right direction. Who is there, you ask? I don't found that out. I asked the same question. Essence. Summon type. Ooh, gain strength from grazing damage. So a melee summon?
Okay.
Or a summon like that? The Shattered Disc summons the vagrant of space and time. Ooh, that guy sounds pretty interesting. So I assume he might be the next boss after Eye of Cthulhu. Okay, the Kanpaku Katana. Silver bars, or tungsten, the equivalent. Hopefully we can, I believe we can craft it. This weapon is pretty cool, I believe. You're kidding me. We're missing 1 bar? Oh my god. Okay, we're missing 1 bar. That is not good. Terrible news. Holding it gives me a phantom. And it fires quick long-range bullets, so it's a ranged weapon, but good up close. Interesting to say the least. Okay, I summon him in. 7800? Shoots me. So, okay, it does say his moves. I kind of suck at dodging them. He has Vocal Assault, which is the dash. Vocal Barrage, which is the arrows. Okay, so if I just go down the platform, I can dodge it. Yeah, I kind of got one shot by that. The Demi for the Tokyo. No clue what that means. But I'm definitely not capable of fighting him right now. I got demolished, to be frank. Okay. I believe I fight again. Okay. So he has Vocal Assault, the dash, which my platform is bigger and keeps falling out. The barrage attack. Pretty simple to dodge. Starfall. The falling stars. Okay. See what else he's got. Hopefully just these 3 attacks. That should be pretty Then we put a Tokyo. Just dodge out the way. Shield Cthulhu. We love that. We love that. Inverse Starfall. They come from the sky. Oh, sorry, the ground. No, it's inverse. Stars Sundering. That sounds devastating. Ooh, a lot of projectiles. Pretty easy dodge. Pretty easy dodge. General Relativity. Drops me in this box. And he does a Starfall. Meteor Shower. Ooh, Meteor Shower. I love the attacks on this guy. Very cool. Vorpal Barrage again. I summon my Flinks because, well, it was died last time. Ruby Staff. Oh, there's that attack. Imagine if you're up close, I would do so much damage. Luckily, I never get close to it. You're just like, this big attack, why would I get close, you know? Advanced Relativity. He has two types of these. This one, where it's up and down, the left and right teleport you, and just a bunch of stall falls. I do believe I might die. Very low. Meteor Shower? I never get hit by this one, it's super easy. What we'll see is, ooh, 5 bullets at once. Get in there, almost half health. Ooh, this one kinda tough. I sacrificed my Cloud in the Bottle for a Shield of Cthulhu, so it might be cooked. But hey, not dead yet. Ooh, that attack was, I have not seen that before. General Relativity? Okay, it seems you got most of his attacks down. Now that's devious, trapping us in a small space, and then doing that attack. Now that's a good plan there. Don't have any potions going for me, so I'm pretty low. Also, my potion sickness is still up. He's half health though. I'm pretty impressed that I got this far on my first try. That's so cool. That weapon just looks so cool though. Auto Assault. Okay, I'm getting better at dodging. Still shooting him. Hey, maybe I'll take him out. You never know. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I jump? You know, I question myself sometimes. Like greatly. Like, why don't I dash out of the way of the 5 stars? Why did I stand there? You know? A lot of weird stuff I do in these fights. Very weird stuff. Yeah. Mind you, I suck at I've never played Elden Ring, but I hate anything that's parry mechanics. Or dodging mechanics. The Terraria is kind of built to be dodging mechanics. Especially modded Terraria. Like this one, at least it tells you what the next attack. And it's not like, oh, make sure you remember every single Q. It was super low. Please do not die. But he's so low too. Watch, don't die. Oh, I am so low now. Yep, no, I'm dead. I'm not dodging this one. There we go. Ah, and I was so close. He was really, really low. The Protostar. Yeah, we need more health, definitely. We need better weapons. Better armor. Maybe jungle armor. Jungle armor would be great. Mana crystals, more mana, so we don't run out all the time. Also gotta get some, what's that, silver? Oh, sorry, tungsten. Oh no, silver, tungsten. Okay, tungsten for that weapon. We have our 2 essences here. Got some Primtane going up for us. Maybe make us a blood butcher. Or blood butcher. But yeah, I think we accomplished quite a lot in this episode. We beat King Slime. We beat Cthulhu. We've set up our base. We've done mining. We have good armor. We have good weapons. We have a lot of accessories. Eventually when we fight that Goblin Army, and Goblin Tinkerer, merge some of these, get some more slots open, less switching. Got the Blood Butcher there, applies bleed effect when you attack enemies, which I figured out a while later. I don't realize that initially. We got some pretty good stuff, beat some bosses, see the next boss, next episode. This one gonna try that boss again, with potions and hopefully full health. Higher chance of beating him, because we were pretty close that time, with no potions and half health. If we get more, pretty high chance we can get him. I also know his patterns more, so I should be able to handle it much better. But yeah, overall, pretty good episode. Bit longer than I was aiming for. I was thinking splitting 3 hours into an hour and 30, but now it's 50 and only one video. Quite impressed. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a good day.